But first, for the average automotive enthusiast, concept cars might appear merely as exercises in creativity that rarely make it into production. And many times, the only opportunity to see these cool concepts is on display at your local auto show. But recently, Auto Week senior news editor Bob Gritzinger got a chance that most car buffs would just love to get. He got up close and personal with the latest batch of GM concepts. Here's Bob.
Normally, concept cars like this are on the auto show circuit, kept indoors, pampered and protected from the weather. General Motors decided to take a chance, roll them out so we could get some seat time. Let's take a look.
Well, the concept cars serve a couple of objectives, but the main one is really to test the waters, to get our 2 cents out there and really get some feedback on what direction we want to present our vision for the brands, and that comes down to the actual product, of course, and what we want to deliver is the right product for the right customer for the right brand. And this helps us focus all of that energy. And it's a very aggressive timing schedule for concept cars. We have to do it very, very quickly, react quickly. And as a result, we get very emotional statements. We get stuff that becomes very focused as our output. And I think in the last couple of years, General Motors has really built up the idea of really presenting to the public where our vision is for the products, where we want to go.
Buick Bengal feels ready to turn a few heads as well as a few curves on the road. Although we didn't really feel the power of the concept car's supposed 3.4-liter supercharged V6, this transmission-forward layout that lets designers move the front wheels 8 inches forward is clearly a functional design. Powertrain folks tell us they're not sure whether that'll make it to production. The concept car will. When Cadillac goes into the sport wagon business as promised in the 2003 model year, look for cues from the sharp Vizan to set the tone.
Well, certainly with the shot you're looking at right here, you're getting a real good view of the traditional Cadillac trademark vertical taillights. Real strong cue, and this is echoed in the front of the car. You've got vertical headlights, real sheer, clean, elegant, precision, almost computer-generated surfaces throughout the whole car. I was working real hard with this design to come up with, I guess, the next evolution of this aesthetic, which started with the Evoque in 1999 and continued with the Image in 2000, and this is just the latest evolution in our brand character drive forward with Cadillac.
Because Chevrolet Borrego rides on a production all-wheel drive platform from GM partner Subaru, you'd think this Borrego would be ready to rally. Not so fast, say GM people. They're concerned about whether they can actually build this car for around $17,000. That's the price that they say they have to hit in order to put people in the seats. Terracross is GMC's follow-up to the Terradyne truck. With its rear sliding doors, no B-pillars, and a big box configuration, this seems like the division's version of Honda's Model X living room on wheels concept. It's reconfigurable, sports a huge 3-panel sunroof, and it's buildable on GM's upcoming Epsilon front-wheel drive, all-wheel drive platform. GM liked the public reaction to the Terracross on the auto show circuit, but leaders may still be recalling that they got an equally strong reaction to the similarly chunky Aztec. The Hummer H2 Sport Utility Truck is a production-ready concept that GM execs have already suggested will make it to market. GM took AM General's military vehicle down a notch for both the SUT concept as well as the 2003 H2 Sport Utility vehicle. Both are based on GM's full-size four-wheel drive pickup truck chassis and use a 6-liter V8 engine. If the SUT is a reflection of the Cummins Sport Ute, GM may have found the perfect blend between Hummer attitude and its mass-market truck products. And if GM sells all the SUV models it can build for $50,000 or $60,000, look for the SUT to join the lineup. We think the Pontiac Rev personifies fun. From that raspy rumble from the center-mounted exhaust outlet to its rinse me out with a garden hose interior, the 4-door all-wheel drive Rev is just a blast. It's another in the no B-pillar family of concepts from GM, and the Rev uses this unique backward sliding door on a single hinge to access the back seats. It could be Pontiac's replacement for the old Firebird. If not, look for the Rev's clean look to show up on the next generation Grand Am.
a picture can say 1,000 words, and so that overall product needs to communicate all those brand messages, and we try to ultimately that gets idealized in the concept car arena. This is ultimately what we want to aspire to for each of those brands.
Automakers tell us these concepts are just design exercises, but we know better. That Hummer H2 SUT is ready for production. Cadillac would like to have the Visan in the dealership by 2003. And us, we'd love to have this Bengal on the open road. For Auto Week, I'm Bob Gritzinger.
I'm going to say something, and I believe you're going to agree with me. The question, of course, is really a challenge. What are we going to do about it? I believe that driver's education in America is dreadful. It's abominable. It stinks. Of the 44,000 people who die on American roads each year, a disproportionate number of them are our youths. Why is that? Why don't we teach our children how to drive better? Why do we insist on having PE teachers or folks from Sears or somebody who we don't know teach our children vehicle dynamics, teach our children how to take a car out of a spin, teach our children anticipation? All of these are very smart things. All of these are things we should look at. Now, there is no national standard for teaching our children, and that's abominable. The question and the challenge is, how do we go about doing that? I don't know, but I'd like to hear from you. But wait, there's more. This comes under our speed bumps department, said one racing insider of CART's CEO and president, Joe Heitzler, who added chairman of the board of directors to his title. Hey, you gotta give the guy the gas can and step away and watch him set himself on fire.
For more of the latest automotive news and information, log on to speedvision.com.